Thanks for joining us here at Cakes Cooking and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Today's recipe is a very quick and easy chicken Caesar salad. So let's see what we need. Okay, so for today's recipe, you just need a few things. What we have is a salad kit, Ultimate Caesar by Dole. And what we are going to do is dress this up and make it actually really good. We also have a thing of shredded lettuce, and it just saves you a little bit of time with the cutting and getting ready. Some fresh Parmesan cheese that we're going to grate ourselves. A little bit extra of Caesar dressing because there's never quite enough in these packets. And then some of our chicken that we have used in other episodes for several different things. What I have are 2 chicken breasts that were boiled until they were done and then chopped up. Now for this recipe, I like the chicken heated up a little bit. So we're going to heat that up just a little bit, probably about 1 minute. And then we'll be back. Okay, now that our chicken is warmed up a little bit, I just like to give it a little mix. Alright, then we take our salad kit. This is one of those nice quick dinners that you don't have to put a whole lot of effort into, but works out great as long as you doctor your kits a little bit. The kit itself by itself isn't as good as when you add a few extra things to it. I never seem to quite have enough sauce or spice or taste or, whatever comes with it. It never seems to quite be enough. Alright, so I add about half a bag of the shredded lettuce. And that's just because the kit itself actually comes with large pieces of lettuce. And sometimes you want a little bit of the small just to get a better mix of them. Alright, so you're just going to give that a light mix. Alright, now once you've given this a nice light mix, you're just going to take each of the package that comes in your kits and open those up and throw them in. Now this one is Parmesan, but like I said, there never seems to quite be enough in your packet, so I always add a little bit of extra. This is just a little packet of seasoning. You don't have to worry about it all being piled right on top because, like I said, you're going to give it a really good mix later, so that helps quite a bit. And I actually add extra croutons too a lot of the times because there really aren't very many in here. Like I said, the kits are not bad, but there just never seems to be enough of anything in them. Now I do this as an actual dinner item, but you can use it as a side if you prefer. I just have not found anything that it goes well as a side because of the chicken in it. Now just the plain Caesar salad I would do as a side, but with the chicken it becomes an actual dinner all on its own. Alright, now that you've given it a really good mix, it starts to look a little better as we go. Like I said, since we're adding things to it, it's very dry right now because there's not a lot of sauce, which is why I buy an extra bottle of sauce. And you can make your own Caesar dressing. It does have anchovies in it. I don't know how many of you actually know that, but anchovies go in Caesar dressing. So you do have to do a little bit of work with anchovies. Some people are very freaked out by that idea. So when I'm in a hurry, I do the kits and do it like this. If I'm not in a hurry, then I use my own Caesar dressing. But I don't have any right now that I've made, and I didn't have enough time to make one today. So we're using a store-bought. Alright, so you're going to take your fresh Parmesan, and there's something different about the fresh versus the one that you buy in the jar that's dried out and really gritty. I don't like that as much. Alright, so you're just going to grate however much you want. And you can use a large setting, a small setting, whichever one that you prefer. Some people like slices of Parmesan in there. I don't like those as much because they're harder to get into your actual salad. And this is a very light one. And this one's a little bit larger. And I actually do just a little bit of both to get enough Parmesan in there. So I'm going to finish grating this and then we'll be back. Alright, now that we're done with our Parmesan, and you can add as much or as little as you want. On the wedge I use probably about 1/4 of it. in the large cuts. So, you know, it's really up to you as to how much you want to use. And like I've said before, the best part about cooking is doing all the taste testing. So if you feel like it needs a little more after you taste test, just add a little more. Alright, so then we're going to use some of our Caesar dressing. It's usually quite thick, and it'll look like you're putting a ton, but remember, this is a very large bowl. So it won't be quite as much as you think once you stir it. And you do want to make sure you stir really good. You don't want one large clump of sauce on anything that you eat, but you don't want some without sauce either, and that's why we're going to make sure that we stir it really well. Now you'll see that the weight of the sauce actually drags everything down and makes it look like you have more room in your bowl than you did before. And that is when I add the rest of the bag of shredded lettuce. If you add it all at the beginning, it's very hard to mix until the dressing's in there, so I do it in halves. And then just give it another good mix. Now once it's mixed, you'll want to decide for yourself if you've got enough dressing on there. I don't like mine to drown in the dressing, but I do like dressing in every bite that I get. And as you mix, you'll see the chicken mixing in there and all of your things. And then, like I said, a lot of times I add croutons. And the kids aren't as big on the croutons as Jeff is, but you can add them if you like them. There are other things that you can add to salad. Now, chicken Caesar, I don't recommend them, but you know, some people put things like chickpeas, onion, bell peppers. I don't put those in my chicken Caesar, but I put them in some of my other salads. Okay, so that is it for our show today. As you can see, it's very quick, it's very easy, it's great for summer when you have no interest in turning on your oven. And it's a quite filling meal because of the chicken in it. Now, if you find something to pair it with and have it as a side, I'd love to hear about it because I haven't found anything that it really goes with other than garlic bread, and that's usually what I serve it with. So I hope you enjoyed our show today. Thanks for joining us here at Cakes, Cooking, and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Have a great day.